Terrier.
He's got a couple of dogs.
And then Jose's got a cat. And no one really knew Kilmore had.
He is a farmer. Don't be fooled.
Really?
He grew up out in the farms, and he's most happy when he's on some kind of four-wheel drive vehicle in mud, or a motorcycle. He likes to race bikes too. But
yeah, it's him and Jose do, right?
Yeah.
Are you into any of that stuff? Or?
I ride with him, but I don't really race. I grew up around a lot of motorcycles and vehicles and
like
engines.
Rice Rockets or like Harleys?
Well, my dad rode Harleys when he was young, and my brothers all rode they rode Rice Rockets,
Yeah.
and all my cousins rode. So I grew up around that, and I grew up around a lot of engines. My dad was a mechanic, so I like to wrench on stuff. But racing, to me, I haven't gotten bitten by the bug yet.
Yeah.
It's like I like to go ride. I like to fix my bike. I like to have my girlfriend on the back of my bike and cruise down the beach, But other than that, it's really, it's like I want to play music first.
Yeah. It's like I want to sit in the studio, play my guitar.
I don't want to eat it on the track and not play for 6 months,
Yeah, didn't Jose get hurt? Was that from a motorcycle accident?
Yeah, he had some guy cut him off really bad, and it was a kind of a weird accident, and he ended up like messing up his wrist really bad, and then he healed really quickly and went right on tour.
Oh, okay.
And he played the whole tour after a motorcycle accident. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. It's kind of deep.
So what are you really looking forward to in the future besides touring and making music? Like I know new Incubus records in the future, but is there anything? And the Giants maybe winning the Super Bowl again, but
that would be sweet. That would definitely be sweet. I don't know. It's kind of an interesting point in life right now where all the way up to here, this was where I wanted to be. Since I was about 8, I was like, I want to play music. This is what I want to do. And I'm kind of arrived at a certain point, a certain amount of achievement. It's like I'm playing music and I'm paying my bills and it's cool, all the stuff outside of that is just like real personal stuff, like things I want to experience with my family, things I want to do with my friends and life stuff, grow up and be a man, take responsibility and start a family,
Is the Giants the only New York sports team you follow, or is there?
Well, I used to follow the Knicks that one year with John Starks and now in Houston, but I mean, the Knicks are kind of a weird thing.
Yeah.
The funny thing is I go to Dallas and I talk to Cowboy fans and they feel the same way. They're like, yeah,
Actually, I'm a Cowboy fan.
So you know what it's like to have a really expensive team that doesn't win.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's kind of the Knicks thing. The Nets, always been a big Nets fan. And always been a Devils fan, Yeah. And I got heat for that, even though I grew up in New Jersey, and all the kids in my school were Rangers and Islanders fans.
Yeah, I'm not.
It's like Devils, man. But don't really follow baseball.
Yeah, no, just never.
No, never had the patience. Never went to games. It's kind of a different thing.
Yeah. So how far into the new DVD are you? The Distance Comfort. I know I've heard about it, but I just curious for all the fans.
It's coming along. I have a bunch of stuff recorded, a bunch of like split screen songs.
Like the video on YouTube for Eulogy?
Yeah, that's one of about 4 that are done.
Okay.
And there's that, and I've been filming a lot of personal stuff, and I'm just trying to make I'm trying to pretty much make a record, but a DVD instead of just a CD, like an experience front to back where you sit down and it's entertaining. And in some weird ambitious way, it's like after making a few records, the next thing to do would be to make some kind of video, and I'm enjoying the process, but it's really hard to do because I'm doing it mostly by myself, which video is not really a one-man thing.
No, it's not.
No.
It's a lot of time in front of a computer.
It is, and I'm learning that as I go. It's not like recording, like recording audio, but it's I don't know. I don't really know what everything on it's going to be yet. So I'm chipping away at it. We're going to do a little performance thing right at the end of the tour too, where we got this video studio where we're going to go and just play the set, invite some friends over and film that with a bunch of cameras. So
for Incubus songs, is there certain songs that you like to play, or do you like? So you're saying that when you first got into the band, you're like, hey, guys, can I play Circles and like Under My Umbrella, but now, like looking back at it, after 2 records, The Curl After Murder, now like it's like when you go, you know, on this stage where you have to play to like in Germany, 80,000 people, and you're like, what are we gonna play, guys? And you're like, is there a song you're like, oh no, I really want to slip this in?
It changes. If I'm like really, really amped up and fired up, I'm gonna want to play something that kind of matches that. Or if I'm dead beat and like we've been driving for days, or you know, flying, it's like I would like to play more mellower stuff because I'm not gonna have the energy to keep up with the faster stuff. But I really like the songs that we've done since I've been in the band. You know, I really like the stuff that we collectively written because of sentimental reasons and being there and being a part of it, and you know, certain little pieces of riffs were my idea and things here and there, and I get excited about, you know, and even just everything that we've done has been cool. You know, I was there for it, but I don't know.
Is there a riff that you like to bust out, or that you like that you wrote and you're...
I think, well, Mike wrote the riff to Light Grenades, and that's really fun. Although I bet that no one has actually ever heard the bass when we play it live. I bet you no one can actually clearly hear the bass being played on that because it's so much garbage in so little bit of time that when I'm playing it, I'm like, no one can hear this. It's just rumble, you know. But I focus and get in there and dig because it's really fun to get all that.
Fluorescent Yellow. What is that song about? Is it about waking up one day and be like, you know what, I really don't like this. You know, just leave me alone.
I can't see. I won't admit to what that song is about.
Okay.
I asked when I finished it. When I first finished the record, I sat down with Ashley, who plays in my band, and played him the record. And I was explaining like each song as I played it for him. And I played that song, and I was like, I'm embarrassed to tell you what this song is actually about. And he's like, don't tell me. I don't want to know. I was like, cool.
So no.
Yeah, and I thought about it. I'm like, if I don't really, what really inspired it, if I don't want to let that out of the bag, then I probably shouldn't.
Yeah, just leave it alone.
Yeah, and it would be like, oh, that's what it's about? Oh, that's stupid. You know?
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, that's my favorite song on the record.
Sweet. That's one of mine, too. I mean, I don't really have favorites, you know. Like, my favorite songs on the record are the ones that are on the record. The ones that aren't my favorite aren't on the record,
They're somewhere in your hard drive. Never be seen again.
Locked up, not even mixed.